worried about my sister's relationship with her classmate. Hi, I need to vent and maybe get some advice about my younger sister. She's 19 and has been talking to this boy from her college for the past few months. At first, it seemed innocent. They'd text occasionally, nothing out of the ordinary. But now, things have escalated, and I can't help but feel worried about her. It all started a couple of months ago when I noticed she was on her phone constantly, smiling at her screen. She told me she was texting a friend from college. I didn't think much of it until I got curious and checked her chats one day. I know I shouldn't have, but I wanted to make sure everything was okay. The conversations seemed normal, nothing too alarming, just friendly banter and casual jokes. But I think the boy must have realized that my sister likes him. From what I've observed, their texting frequency increased and she started acting differently. A few weeks ago, she told me something that raised a red flag. Apparently, this boy has a girlfriend who studies at another university. My sister found out about her and casually mentioned it to me. She told me that the boy and his girlfriend had a fight and weren't speaking to each other. My sister figured that since he had time on his hands, he started talking to her more often. She even admitted to thinking he might have blocked her temporarily because he was meeting his girlfriend and didn't want her to see their chats. Can you imagine that? She made up this entire scenario in her head and spent days upset over it. I tried telling her that if he was blocking her for that reason, it didn't sound like a healthy dynamic, but she just brushed me off. Recently, things have escalated even further. She logged into her WhatsApp on our shared laptop and forgot to log out. I started seeing his messages via notifications, and they've become concerning. He's calling her baby, saying things like, "I want to cuddle with you," and acting all cheesy. It's a complete 180 from how their chats were before. I'm worried for her. She's denying that they're in a relationship, but her actions tell a different story. When I asked her directly if they were dating, she said, "If that were true, I would have told you." But I don't believe her. She spends all day texting him, neglecting her studies completely. She got her results today and scored 1 out of 25 in one of her subjects. 1. She's usually more responsible than this, and it's clear she's distracted. I haven't met this boy in person, but I've seen his photos and something about him feels off. Maybe it's just my protective instincts, but he seems manipulative. I can't shake the feeling that he's playing with my sister and will leave her heartbroken in a few months. What bothers me even more is how rushed everything feels. One moment, he has a girlfriend, and the next, he's sending my sister flirty texts. Did he even break up with his girlfriend? Or is he juggling both of them? I'm in a relationship myself, and I know that building closeness takes time. When I started dating my boyfriend, we didn't immediately start calling each other baby or sending cheesy texts. It took months of getting to know each other, building trust, and growing closer. So why is this boy acting so intensely so quickly with my sister? It feels unnatural, like he's not taking her or their connection seriously. What scares me the most is that my sister isn't talking to me about it anymore. We used to be close, but now she keeps everything to herself. I've tried warning her, but she brushes me off or changes the subject. I feel so helpless. I want to protect her, but I don't want to push her away by being too aggressive about it. At the same time, I can't just stand by and watch her get hurt. She's pouring all her time and energy into this boy, neglecting everything else. And for what? A guy who might still be in a relationship with someone else. I keep asking myself, what should I do? Should I confront her more forcefully? Should I try to meet the boy and see what kind of person he is? Or do I just step back and let her learn from her own mistakes? Part of me feels like I'm overreacting, but another part of me knows that something isn't right here. I love my sister and I want the best for her, but I'm scared she's heading down a path that will only lead to heartbreak. If anyone has advice, I'd really appreciate it. How do I help my sister without driving her further away? How do I protect her without making her feel like I'm interfering too much? I'm at a loss.